What is going on back, my friends? Hey, give me gear. It's an episode with more Xenoblade Chronicles free future redeem on the Nintendo Switch and Walker Tour. It's the last time because we have an epic showdown with these mobile. It was quite epic because Rasha did make a dramatic entry because we were able to see because Rasha said held one of the best two weapons that the Pyra and Mithra give to them. But it seems like that they don't quite actually appear that often in this whole brand Xenoblade Chronicles free. Well, technically, now seeing Rasha back in the third game, in the next prequel we actually seen before, because of that we can barely see, because look how good Rasha is, because I can't even imagine, just to take a look at how Rasha, let me look at Rasha real quick. So, I need to know what happened to his right eye. So, something appeared to happen with his right eye. Well, I'm not sincerely sure. Well, I'm not going to get any spoiler of what I don't know so much of what happened to Rasha's eye. But, yeah, I mean, he's looking by far so good in this game. And speaking of Shulk, well, yeah, I mean, Shulk got pretty good long hair now. So he got long hair. Well, I can barely see how cooler, how smoother Shulk hair is supposed to look in this whole game. But, yeah, well, that explains a lot about everything. So we were able to go ahead and learn a lot more few things based on mechanics. I mean, we were able to go and learn something about Unity and what we able to see here. So we're able to go ahead and equip these characters now. So we're able to go and have them go and learn their better strength to go use Unity skills and Unity combo. So now that you see here, so that Matthew and Nicole can go use Mighty Imp for the Mega Blast. So A and Shulk can go use Cleave Heaven and Earth with the Slash Bomb. And for Glimmer and Shulk, they get to go and learn Promised Land, which is so-called Flame Slash. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep on reading everything all over, or whatever the summary had to say for Mighty Imp or for Unity skill or Unity combo. Yeah, we're gonna put it that there because I'm not gonna just read it over and over again, and because I kind of knew, because we're just getting all of these Unity skill by these characters. But we're not gonna mess with them right now. We're not gonna mess with them, okay? We're going to keep using them because it's the only best profit awareness of seeing if each character can go ahead and combine their own strength so that they have the full potential to go ahead and build more special, powerful combos or whatsoever the skill they go using. But yeah, that's far as I can see. Let's go ahead and play with Shulk, or not Shulk, Ras. Yeah, well, we'll have Rat take the lead for the day. And yeah, let's make sure that we go to characters, go check in with Rax. And what is it? Infinity Grove? Yeah, that's the one. So, as you can see, because we did increase up 46 Infinity Points. So, let's make sure that we get Rax a little bit more stronger.
A new skill.
So yeah, it's important to make sure that that everybody get all the raid, they get all the infinity growth increasing, so that way they get more stronger. So let's go and move upward a little bit. Okay, so this is something for Dual Blast, inflict launcher on enemies when attacking from side. Okay, well that may seem important. So yeah, let's go and get that in full upgrade.
Getting stronger.
Yes, Rats, I can barely hear the sound of your own voice. I mean, you are getting a little bit half stronger. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take some time, Rat, so hang in there. So yeah, well, we're able to keep 11 of our AP. So let's go to Arts. So we weren't able to unlock a new skill yet because we had to go ahead and get some more of these unlockable kicks. So let's go over with gems and everything. So let's see. Now it seems like that Rax is a sword fighter. So you know what? We can get Rax more stronger. So we'll have that boost up by 217. And let's see. Now Shulk is good to go. Glimmer, you're not good to go yet. So you need to. So you'll be getting the light bearer 1. Okay, so it seems to me because we had to go and keep equipping Rat some more. So let's go and get him some accessories. See what he needs. Okay, so he'll get me the Vibrant Armoring. So you'll be getting the Vibrant Armoring, and for For Glimmer. Okay, so I will let you keep the prayer necklace since you're new to the group. So you get the prayer necklace, which it says grant the armor veil to revive allies. Okay, and we get none of his items from this lab bottom fourth. I mean, I just couldn't tell what's a ship at a triangle, what have free circle spots on it. Now let's go over with art. So do we get anything new? Okay, so it seems like that we already got here the one that's called a Daybreak. And yeah, that's all about everything. Let's go ahead and move on. So we're finished on checking with Unity and everything. So let's move on. So we were able to go and continue along the trail. So and we take a look at this mini map. So I don't see any side quest activity around in this whole map, but we are detecting some beacon. Well, I couldn't tell what lies ahead. So yeah, so there we saw it's a container that we have almost forgot. Yeah, we're able to go and claim up only just one for this container. So this is chain specific accessories. Battle manual, tactics, and manual and strategy and manuals all belong to a new type of accessory in the future redeem, and they all have abilities specific in chain attacks. Alright, next one. They go in their own special slot and champion factor of the completion, the bonus, and heroic chain, but also more important than the default, so don't forget to tinker with them. Bear in mind that you cannot own multiple copies of the same accessory, so have fun experimenting with all of the possibilities that this feature opens up. Okay, fair enough. Well, fair enough. Alright, well, technically we not actually heard about what heroic chain can possibly do, because that's something that I had to do for battle manual. So we're able to get the battle manual volume 1. That is what it shows on the for the tutorial.
Hey, these are rare.
Okay, but we did get the battle manual volume 1. Okay, lucky for us. I mean, let's go and try it out. Okay, well, it's worth a shot to go use. So okay, now I have not paid close attention to what we got for guests. So we got here is Riku that have made a return back in the original Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So we get here is two new characters named Lenka and Pachina, or what is it? Panacea? I'm not entirely sure if I'm saying it correctly, but I may be bad at saying it. So I'm gonna have to say Panacea. So where are we supposed to go this time? Hold on. Okay, now as I split this, because we are not technically see what Battle Manual Volume 1 can do. So multiplies TP by 150% when furniture in lines to attack. So yeah, I'm not familiar of whatsoever Battle Manual Volume 1 can possibly do, but you know what? I'm going to do the double check here because I want to see who can get the Battle Manual Volume 1. You know what? Let's have Rats hold on to it. So he'll be equipable of putting on the Battle Manual Volume 1 for Heroic Chain. And there's nothing more to go on with the completion bonus. That's something we need to wait on for later. Well, in the next nearby game, I mean, we'll probably figure out what the completion bonus can possibly do. I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, well, let's not dilly-dally. Let's just go ahead and continue along by following this main trail of the next story. So it says right here on the objective, so we were supposed to head for the Liberator base. So yeah, this may trigger the next cutscene. So yeah, well, we are detecting another beacon. Well, nothing we can worry about right now.
You smell nice. Guess I won't see you for a while.
Come and visit.
Yeah, I will, I promise.
I want to hear you play again.
Without a piano, tricky.
Then bring one with you.
We'll all miss you guys.
It's been a long time coming. Place is full up.
Don't forget to call us, soon as you arrive.
Yeah. A second city. We'll make it greater than you can ever imagine.
Them's fighting words.
Nael! Remember your promise!
Okay, so we just gotta keep moving. All right, well, let's just go ahead and continue along by following this next trail ahead.
Uncommon item.
So,
What is that? Some sort of tower?
okay, so we should probably land on some more helpers. So let's go ahead and help this guy out. So whatever monster we're attacking on next, so this is Supreme Plant. Supreme Blam, not Plant. Okay, so check it out with the rest, art style and everything. So he still got the rightful tool to go use whatever move that he could perform. So yeah, well, he can still learn Anchor Shot, which is from the second game. The double spinning edge is the same thing from the second game as well, and Dual Blast. So yeah, now I not forget to tell you. So for crossblades, I go ahead and build a critical plus during enemy arts. So the enemies, we're trying to check to make sure that one of this enemy go ahead and build up one of his arts so that rats go ahead and build up more critical rate to go ahead and stun it to attack it. So I can't go ahead and topple on this Supreme Blam. So I need to go and wait and see if someone has the topple. Well, I think A got the topple, I think. So let's go use Blaze Shot. So that's one of our fusion power. And you know what? We'll go ahead and check out Mega Blast to see what. Oh, hold on. So let's build up focus, and we should go ahead and press on X. Okay, so we just go ahead and watch them go use the Mega Blast. Okay, and we just go for lunch. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so we're able to keep at it. So we're saving up Infinity Points. So let's go ahead and make haste this way. Yo, hold on, and I'm hearing what I'm hearing? Yo, this music, man, this reminds me of the first game of the Xenoblade Chronicles. Yo, I could not believe they brought that song from the first game. Yo, I think I remember this song when I was live streaming this, but dang,
You can see it.
this brought such good memories to my own ears. Yeah, I keep forgetting what that song is called because it's the song from the first Xenoblade Chronicles. But dang, I'm so happy they bring it back, my guys. I'm so happy. I'm glad this game is keep getting more beautifully. Okay, so I think we're halfway there, so we're able to go ahead and stumble our way through to the Liberator base. Okay, well, let's keep pushing, and here's the cutscene.
This it?
Yes. The Liberator's base of operations. All the city survivors we find, we keep safe here. Well then, once again, welcome. To our headquarters. To Colony 9.
Huh? Colony 9? Like the one from Kevis?
No, not that one. This is the original Colony 9. Though I guess that won't mean anything to you one way or another.
Huh?
I don't get it.
Well, anyway, point is, it's not like a Kavesi or Agnian colony. That's all you need to know right now.
Okay.
I'll go on ahead to the command center and have your quarters prepared. If you'll excuse me.
Right. See you around then, Matthew. Let's have a proper catch-up once things are settled down a bit.
Will do. Cheers.
Right, so let's see how the gang's doing. We can give you a little tour along the way.
Yes, that's a good idea. Panacea, can I ask you to take point?
Right, you heard the man. Try to keep up. Most of our liberated troops live here, in Colony 9. It isn't luxurious, not by any stretch of the imagination. But thanks to our tight-knit community, we're able to eke out something of a living here.
This network of mutual aid and support is the only proof you need to tell you the society's functioning.
And there's the colony's central square.
The big ether light is a landmark.
The plaza's kind of the heart of Colony 9. Anything you're looking for, you can more or less find it here, be it extra supplies or a quick bite to eat.
Wow, it's pretty bustling. Reminds me of the city.
Well then, would you like to take a little look around?
Is that okay?
We're not in a hurry or anything. You go and have your stroll.
I'll be waiting for you over there, past the plaza. Speak to me when you're done browsing.
Alright then, don't mind if we do. Let's go have a shufti, guys.
Okay, so we were able to go ahead and look around at the Yetterdale and visit the original design of Colony 9. Yeah, well, I can barely see the picture here. So the guy here is a whole lot of the people in stars. And don't care about the beacon or what's going on with the minimap right now. Okay, now I wanted to make sure that I'm clear to make sure that that name was right. So her name was Panacea this whole time. Alright. Well, just to make sure it goes on the right page. But Closer, were you two free for that flame clog as well? That's right, I take it that you were too? You used to be in a different region till I went to free, living in the city for a while after that. Now I help out the liberators with, well, whatever I can really. That being said, I'm still a newcomer, so I don't expect it to fit in right away.
Noted him down.
Okay, so we're able to gain 6 AP, so let's go ahead and talk to this next citizen named Miguel. So what's the deal with you selling instruments out here? It seems like a weird place for that kind of business. All parts of a trade, my boy. I have a liberator's blessing as well. Take a look at yourself if you're interested.
I need to memorize everyone's name.
Okay, not in my type. I have no scope of being interested in checking in Miguel's wares. I mean, like, I just couldn't tell. Have you come across any damaged ladders or broken down elevator outside of the colony? You can repair them right there on the spot if you need to. You sure to give it a go. Yeah, as it happened, Nicole's been doing that for us already. Yep, I'm a dab hand at fixing elevators. Of course, you wouldn't need my advice. Well, never mind then. Sorry to waste your time. I'm sorry? I didn't mean it like that.
We mustn't neglect our bonds of affinity.
Okay, so we get another sister AP. Okay, well, let's keep it coming. Talking to Karome. The liberators in the city folks are living life of soldier to soldier around here. They share the workload between them, whether building housing or cooking meals. It's been such a massive help. Except that when it comes to battle, that's when the liberators take the Rhine. How's that? So I'm sure that there are able bodies to soldier among the citizens as well. Seems so, but most of the refugees are just civilians, really. So yeah. Though if anyone volunteers, we're more than happy to let them chip in after they get their proper training. That is, of course.
This person was...
Okay, and that is how we go and gain up more than 6 AP. So talking to Georgie, is how I'm saying your name correctly. Well, we're able to make ourselves bread and a torpedo wraps up now somehow, but the people are going to tire of this real fast. Does it matter? Better than not to having any food at all, right? I'm fine with just bread, honestly. Lazy bone, but the both of you, how are you going to get your 5 a day like that? Cease. The sooner we get a proper cantina space set up, the better. It's a menu just won't do.
We mustn't neglect our bonds of affinity.
Alright, so now we're able to gain up total by 56 AP. Okay, well, let's keep it coming. So talking to Lottie, or was it Lottie? I'm not sincerely sure if I'm saying it correctly, or was it Lottie? So you know how there's a bit of a hill lot with south of Colony 9? If you go up with the trail around that way, there's a nice little park where you can get a really nice view of the landscape. Oh, you don't say? We'll need to pay a visit later. Yeah, you totally should.
Let's maintain good relations.
Okay, so Lottie is the name of the person we finished talking to in Colony 9. Now we only got here is 3 more new characters that we can. Well, technically, we're seeing one of its Napalm with a star on it. Well, we got 2 of these people that we got finished talking to. So it says for y'all. So the Kavasi and Agni and soldiers in here were all free by city people, me included. Not in my wildest dream could I ever have imagined this is what would await me when I got dispatched to this region. Everyone really kind and welcoming, bro. But even a girl from Cabot I'm getting along with. I can't complain. It's a must have taken a lot to get to that point. Good for you. I don't know, maybe I'm just as slow on an upstate. Maybe someone will end up rubbing me the wrong way eventually. There are a lot of soldiers here finding it difficult to come to determine with the reality. Look like it'll take them some time yet.
Noted them down.
Alright, so we're able to gain 68 AP. Okay, now why can't I go over there? Xiaomi, can I talk to you please? No? What is this glitch? Why can I not go over there? Really? What is this glitch?
Just follow me.
I can take the mantle.
Okay, so nobody is allowed to go there?
I can take point.
All right, keep up.
Okay, no, let's just figure that one out later. Okay, so talking to Peridot. When food is goes, the one that may tell the soil and plant the glitter radishes. That's what was written in the textbook, but I never honestly thought I'd see the approach of being applied. That's because Cabot and Agnes are always got their supplies from their castle, right? In principle, yes, with some rare exception. I'll just have to get you to this new mindset of sustenance.
Let's make a note of the name.
Okay, now how in the world can we not go this way? This is weird. Okay, no, I think we're done talking to all of these people, but wait a minute, not so fast. So there's one more thing we're missing here. So we are not talked to the Dylan. So that's just Matthew, true kind friend. Sorry, Matty, I'm a little busy right now. Can I wait? Yeah, no problem. You're chugging away too, huh? Keep up the good work. Okay, so Dillian don't have time to chat right now, so we're just gonna have to check what's up here and over on the other side, so we can barely see because there it's another container as so we call it treasure chest. So we just claim one of our container. All right, so let's go pick up some parts that have left on the ground, and let's go and talk to Lucille. Frightening at the other armies of Cabas and Agnes may be they're also a vital source of resources for us. Resources? How come? They give us the opportunity to capture their likenesses and repropose their parts for our own weaponry. If the likeness is still in the good state, we may even be able to repair it and use it for ourselves, though those cases are rare. I see. Just like for the city then.
Better remember them.
Okay, so we're able to gain 80 of the AP. Alright, so let's go ahead and check in with the other shop. Well, actually, you know what? I don't think we have a check-in with Miguel. So let's go over to. So let's go over with community real quick. So it seems that we got everybody in their community. Yeah, it seemed like to me because we got here is a whole lot to get finished around here. So it seems like to me, because we got to get every other side quest complete around here. So we're able to complete at least 5% of it. Yeah, well, that's a lot we need to get done around here. So let's go ahead and make the most of it. And we go ahead and check in with the Liberator Soldier. Okay, what everything I need is, okay, so only guy here is actually, no, let's go do some selling. So we can go ahead and sell whatever we like here. So you know what, we don't need the, do we need the Soldier's Ring? I don't think we do. Let's sell that. The Challenger Gauntlet, no, that would stay on, may seem important. Okay, so we don't need another Bonnet Choker, so let's go sell that. Okay, well, we don't want to keep on blowing up all of our gold by everything, so let's purchase some few things. So what we got going on here? So we got the Circlet of Wisdom, boosts our healing by 25%. Yeah, you know what, we should purchase that. It seems like to me because we have a long trail ahead of us, so look at the Silver Belt. And yeah, I think we're all done here. So that's all the 2 accessories I do need. Okay, now let's go ahead and press onward. So meeting up with Panacea.
You all done then?
Yeah, so we're ready to tour.
Sure. Sorry you had to wait.
Okay, then let's move swiftly on. Follow me.
The city folks I saw actually look pretty happy to be here, huh? It's good to see.
They're our fellow liberators now, after all. It's only natural we'd support one another.
Ah, well, thanks for that. I mean it, thank you.
Hey, having more helping hands is pretty welcome from our side, too.
Hey, I'm seeing these tents all over the place. You got some proper buildings here. Wouldn't it make more sense to live inside those?
You'd think, but they're falling apart inside. We've got a policy to avoid living somewhere that might cave in on you.
Still, feels like a waste.
Oh, that contraption.
It's a gem crafting furnace. Pretty antique one.
Yeah, it's been out of commission for ages. At this point, it's pretty much just scrap.
Oh, I see.
Right, this is where I leave you. This is the command center. It's where the captains convene, where we plan our strategies and manage affairs. The nerve center of the Liberators, you could say.
Well met, everyone. I'm happy to inform you that quarters have been arranged for Matthew and his associates.
Great. Cheers for that.
Allow me to show you the way.
Thanks, that'd be great.
What? Never seen a field?
No. Those guys, they're Kavesi and Agnian soldiers, aren't they?
They were. Teacher and the others freed them.
Whoa. What in the... Doesn't look like they died in combat. All the husks around here are whipped thin.
You think they starved?
Maybe.
With this much wildlife around, though?
Most things around these parts are poisonous. Not really edible.
Well, there's castle supplies. Don't they get those?
You think they got raided, maybe?
Doubt it. Enemies would have mopped them up. No sign of blade wounds. For whatever reason, intentional or not, these people were abandoned.
Local fauna aside, with this much fresh water, they could have easily farmed. There's so many ways they could have kept themselves alive.
Thing is, though, fighting's all these guys know.
Yeah, but
You know they're not like us. Nobody taught them what could be.
It's not as simple as plant some seeds, wait for the harvest. We're teaching them the ins and outs, as you can see. We're showing them there's more to life than battle.
You didn't do this in the city.
No. We did do that stuff. We did, but...
Hmm?
Then show me already! This world of peace where nobody has to die. Make it come true.
The tents we've set up for you are further up along this road. So thoughts, impressions?
I'm liking the atmosphere. Just right for settling down.
There's so many people, and it's so busy. It's worlds different from our colonies.
For now, anyway. We'll be glad of your hospitality.
Is that right? And these will be your tents. Feel free to use all the facilities here at your leisure.
We'll make the most of it. Thanks for everything.
It's all right. All in a day's work.
All right, then. It's a bit early to turn in still. So what say we have a little nose around?
Ah, that reminds me. Riku said he had some business with you. Would you mind stopping by his place later?
Huh? Who's Riku again?
Oh, right. You've not met him yet, Matthew.
He's a Noppon mechanic working with us liberators. Quite a skilled one at that.
Huh. If you say so. So, where's he at?
There's an abandoned house near the entrance to the colony. A friend of mine used to live there. Riku's commandeered it lately. I hear he wants to establish his own workshop there.
A workshop?
Oh, that tickled your fancy, did it, Nicole?
Yeah. I really want to check out his setup. Can we go now?
Sure thing, kid. Let's go and say hi before we bunk down.
Alright, so here's a new scenario quest of Riku's workshop. So, yeah, it's good to see that Riku has his own workshop now. I mean, that's how far as I can see. Well, technically, we'll go ahead and check out with Riku workshop, not workout, right after we go over with this new tutorial where it says where quests happen. In future, redeem people in places where a quest will occur or marker with an icon. The icon will be visible both on the area map and the mini-map. Okay, so we can barely see this bubble that's circling where the exclamation mark icon is shown. So that go ahead and show it in our mini-map, of course. So rescue city survivors. Any city survivors you rescue will move to Colony 9. If you happen to spot them, better stop by and say hello. You may discover survivors even in places that you have previously visited, so be sure to search carefully. Okay, so now we have to head to old house near Colony 9 front gate. And just take a look at how much total we gained. So we're able to gain 105 AP. Well, yeah, let's keep at it. So talking to this guy named Lou. Jeez, what's wrong, Gloomy Guts? I went outside of the colony only to get chased around by monsters. Thought I was camouflaged quite well too. Some enemy detected a prey through means other than just by sight. I presume that's where your plan fell apart. Gah, I didn't know. Careless of me. Well, you came out unscathed this time, but to take care of from now on, alright?
This person was...
Okay, well, let's go ahead and pick up what's left on the Guardian. So, I'm still going to keep on playing with Res, because Res was always my main favorite character in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I've been using to play as Res all the time. Back by a long shot since he was a kid. So, yeah, so we are detecting some brand new side quests available. So, we go ahead and look to right. So, there's one of the side quests that is coming from straight up to the one at the request board. Well, yeah, I mean, like, you know what? Let's well, let's do the request board last. I really think we should go ahead and check out Riku's workshop. Now, there are 2 people with stars, so I have not talked to this new person named Xiaomi. Hey, did you know that a crazy ton of radiation relics get washed up around this place? Some of it is stuff that's supposed to be mega valuable. I've been sifting through it all, but it's kind of dual to be honest. And like most of it is just a pure junk anyway. What's up with that? It's such a scam.
I got their name.
Okay, well let's keep at it. So let's just keep raising 6 AP. And let's go talk to this last guy named Harvey. Ether and Massa are designed to scan a wide area around them and gather data. Activating one has a number of benefits. They might even point you towards nearby resources. It's very convenient for us indeed. We'll be assured to use one of the next opportunity. Shulker really is a master of his craft and making those incredible devices. But the things that really help us to sweep through the area and fortify our position as you see. That's so? Guess he ain't a leader for nothing.
This person was...
Okay, so just to take a look at what we got here. So we're gaining 123 AP. And I see another person with a star on it. So this is a Kaylee. Or was it Kaylai? It's risky of wandering into enemy territory and monster hunting on grounds where you might get mobbed. Consider your alternatives in both the cases. You could circumnavigate the area, or you could even fall back. Very true. I hope you're taking notes here, Matthew. Yeah, no charging in. I'll keep it in mind. You're as bad as A.
Noted them down.
Okay, well, A's not that a bad character. I mean, she's just doing her job. I mean, she is taking it personally. Well, technically not as Matthew think that is bad. I mean, I don't think that is bad. I think she'll probably be put in good use for healing everyone.
I love that.
Because we wanted to make sure we keep training Ace some more and get her more powerful. So we got here the Signet Ring. May seem important. So anything going on down here? So let's go ahead and explore Colony 9. So Colony 9 feels so much further home more in the first Xenoblade Chronicles. Since I have not beat the definitive edition of the first Xenoblade Chronicle, I am not fully see how amazing these mechanics are looking in this design over here. What we're looking at here, because this fit to be perfectly in Colony 9. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they did such a great job of doing all of this. Okay, it felt like Colony 9 looked to be some sort of like a jungle, a little bit by. Yeah, because Colony 9 looks all jungle up. So so it seemed to me because we are not trigger another Infinity Scene, so you will be able to view this Infinity Scene after progressing to Chapter 4 of the main story. Fair enough. Alright, well, now I can see there is a second Infinity Scene above that roof. Okay, now let's check in with the Riku workshop first. Friends have finally come. Riku was tired of waiting. Riku, nice to meet ya. I'm Matthew. We heard from Shulker that you're setting up a workshop in here. That's correct. However, as the friends can see, there's nothing here as of that. Riku cannot handle everything by itself. That's why I requested help with setting up a workshop space. Once the workshop ready, we'll be able to use equipment to improve our weapons, so there's something in this for friends also. Upgrading weapons, well, that's a music to my ears. It's a welcoming proposition for us to anything to improve the Liberators' military capabilities. So what can we do to help fundamentally? There's two tasks that Riku have in mind. Firstly, I want to ask to collect the Rubbermentine as an Exile Fortress Ruins. Rubbermentine, you'll use that to make that a workshop furnace, right? Precisely, yes. Very astute friend, Nico. If that's some kind of rare material then? It's not rare to find it to know where to look, but the knowing place to look that's a heart of issue. Exile Fortress Ruins the territory of Ignite, so cannot simply walk inside. I hear ya. So that's where we come in. If we're to collect this material, we'll have to make sure we're adequately prepared. Okay, so what's the other thing? Frames of my fine hammer of Riku. Huh? That's it? From Riku's point of view, this appointment take pride and importance. Without it, can there be no talk of upgrade weapons. But they will return to Colony 9 before they get them mixed up with the other goods and not the benzene scent. If you say that there was with the other goods, then it might still be in the storage area. We gotta sift through all that stuff. That'll be a job and a half. Well, then it seems prudent to leave that job for later. Righto. So further we find the Ravenantine and then after that Riku's hammer. Thank you in advance for helping in both matters. Riku will stay here and continue prep work.
Noted him down.
Alright, so take a look at the bright side. So we were able to go ahead and gain 4 AP. So let's go ahead and do what we were asked to do. So we were able to go and head to the specified location, the Aurora Shelf Exile Fortress Ruins. Okay, well let's go use the destination map. So we have the power to go ahead and work to whichever location we want to go. Now I can barely see because there is a whole lot to get done around here. So we're able to go ahead and take on enemy territory. We're able to seek out encounter by taking on Smoldering and Dante and all of that cool activity. So let's go and work to the 3-pillar Transept Ruins. Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure because it's just too much of this opening areas of space in between. I mean, there's like several more of these assignments that you gotta get done around here by completing every other of your tasks.
We've been found.
So yeah, let's go have fun with it. So we're gonna get more stronger, and we are going to slay a short ignorant. So now that we got 6 people in our party, so we're able to go ahead and pull more of a stunt to it by building up a lot of a few art combos and everything.
The outcome was patently obvious.
And yeah, so let's keep at it. So we still got more enemy territory. So we're getting all of these 4 ignas. So I'll go ahead and lock on with Topple. I'll get the Topple, and someone did already go for lunch for me. All right. Well, it gotta be Nicole. Well, it's no big deal. I mean, we're all in the same page here. We're all working as a team. Okay, well, I'm still waiting for my anchor shot to come up. Well, nobody's gonna use the other Topple. Okay, so we can go for a crossblade. Why not? Okay, get that double spinning edge. And yeah, so that's it. So we're able to go ahead and keep at it. So we're able to go boost up because so I've seen that Glimmer's on level 17. So we need to get Glimmer up to speed more to the level up like everybody else. So I think this must be the place. So wait a minute, what is that creature? I see Ignis. Quite the number 2. If we want to mine the minerals, we'll need to do something about the creature first. Look like it, nothing ever comes easy, eh? Well then, let's get this party rolling. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want to go ahead and do any fighting activity with by fighting all of these ignorants right now. Now, I think this is the best start where we stop this this series right about here, you guys. So next time on the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeem, we are going to take approach to action just to go ahead and slaughter to take down all of these ignorants. And once we do that by that, I mean, we'll probably get the best profit tool to go and bring to the Riku, whatever is the desired us. I mean, we'll go ahead and find the right part to give to the Riku and go ahead and seeking on finishing on scenario quests and go and take on several of these side quests around here back in Colony 9. So that's something we can wait on next series, you guys, so you don't go anywhere and you will be particular on staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're enjoying the series and want to see more, of Xenoblade Chronicles free, be sure to leave an advertisement, like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you have do subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do ring that notification bell so that you'll be up and notified to when my new and awesome videos have it underway. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and that will have to do it. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this video. So we will be picking up with some more Xenoblade Chronicles free feature redeemed. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next series.